Now then YouTube, I'm the Tough Man and welcome back to some more 2 Point Hospital. Hello guys and welcome back to some more 2 Point Hospital. Today guys we are going to be going into some brand new hospitals, which is going to be awesome. But first guys, I've got, this is a brand new week of recording for myself, and that means of course I've got to go back through the weeks remembering the words. Toff's words from the end of the videos, if you don't forget. If you do make it to the end of the video, guys, there is Toff's word. If you stick that into a funny sentence, maybe, then you do get a chance to get read out. If it's the best one, I pick it, I read it out. It's as very simple as that. So, part 4 of PC Building Simulator was the word remember. And Buckwheat says, I remember when dial-up used to exist mainstream. I also remember when dial-up used to exist mainstream, and that was absolutely horrendous. Oh, dial-up was just really bad. Part 5 then of PC Building Simulator, and that was cooling. And Russian says, I hope you have enough cooling in that there case. Keep in mind the front panel's open to help cool the PC down. That case, by the way, was absolutely amazing. I loved the look of that case. It was a bit strange to try and find my way around it first, but I got there in the end and it was decent. And part 1 of 2 Point Hospital just went out as well. And Buckwheat says, you'd think lightheadedness, that was the word, lightheadedness. You'd think lightheadedness would be one of the easiest ones to diagnose, and as the symptoms are so obvious. And you'd think so, you know, if somebody walked in with a light bulb as a head, you'd be like, I know what you've got. Lightheadedness. And then that'd be it. But anyway, guys, let's get into it then. So we've got 2 open to us. We've got Mitten University and we've got Flemington. I do believe I said I was going to do this one first. I think that's the one that I was on. Yes, I am indeed on that one. I did get some feedback on the previous episodes. So if you're just seeing this now, then, you know, please bear with me. I messed up with my audio somewhat, and the game audio, when I realised after I'd recorded them all that the game audio wasn't fantastic, and it was very low in some places where the story is. There's not much of a story, guys, at least at the moment there isn't, so there's nothing much to worry about there. However, I hope to have fixed that. I hope to have sorted that out. The music was massively too loud, so I sorted that out. I think I did that on camera though. So, guys, here we are. This is Mitten University. And as you can see, we've got to get the hospital to level 3 and upgrade just one single machine. The bad thing is we've got all these, which are 1 stars. Assistant janitors don't actually count towards that, but doctors and nurses, we're getting research doctors, we're getting student doctors, should I say, and student nurses. So they're not very great, and we've got to get in there, we've got to train them up, and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do, guys, because you've seen this plenty of times now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a basic setup of a hospital, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I think we've got the basis of a very good hospital here. We've got a GP's office, we've got the pharmacy, we've got the general diagnosis, we've got a staff room and the toilets. Now, we've got the hospital to level 3 already without even having to do anything at all. We've done it. So I'm going to go and get the best guy I possibly can, and we are straight away going to go ahead and upgrade that drug mixer to level 2, and that will go ahead and complete this one, which means we can unlock research, which is brand new for us. I'm looking forward to that. I've left a little bit of space over here, guys. I've tried not to put any benches on the walls, but I'm thinking that maybe that could be a good thing. Let me just see if I've got this all done. We're a little bit cold on this front over here, so we'll start putting some of that here. That being said, I think we're pretty much all right for everywhere else. We're a little bit in the middle here where we've got absolutely nothing, but that's not a problem because nothing's there at the minute anyway. So that's nice and good. I've left space. Now I don't know whether or not to put the cardio here or just have these 2 spaces as another GP's office. As you see, guys, I actually like the look of this. We've really spreading the awareness of lightheadedness. It's pretty much everywhere. Look at this, guys. Lightheadedness. I've gone for that, guys. I've gone for spreading the awareness. We've got to watch out for it here, which is going to be awesome. We're very nearly finished there. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. We've got our first patient as well who's just walked in. And this, little does he know that he's going to sit down with a doctor who has no clue, who half the time...
The healthcare branch of the holistics company, known to some as Hemp, is in trouble again.
Oh.
Apparently Elixir, your latest product which claims to cure all ills, is in fact nothing but pine-scented prune juice.
Nice.
Well, I guess it should cure
nice.
one ill at least.
So, great news. The 2 Point Health Ministry has granted us a research license. This will allow any of our hospitals to research new machines, upgrades and more. To kick off a research project, we'll need a research room and a doctor with a research qualification. Diagnosis and treatment of patients can also contribute to research progress. Harvesting ghosts can also be very enlightening, interestingly. But yeah, little did that guy know that this doctor right here does not know his ass from his elbow. That is actually quite... Now, that's loud for me. I don't know if that's loud for you guys. Let me just go ahead and turn that master volume down just slightly. And hopefully that'll still be loud enough for you guys to hear stuff. But hopefully I can get the audio right, because I'm actually... I'm recording my microphone through OBS at the same time as I'm recording my desktop audio. So I cannot edit the desktop. If it's too loud, it's stuck as too loud. I can't go into post and edit that down, because it'll edit my voice down and then there's just no point in editing it. So I've got to get the levels right, because I don't want to have 2 separate audio tracks. If I can help it, I don't want to do that. So if needs be, then needs be. I actually like the look of some of these rooms, guys. I've started using the control thing to sort of wiggle them round into different sorts of things here. New illness, bogwarts, has been discovered. Nice, that'll get sorted in the pharmacy. This guy, why are you not in there? Get in there, son. Get in there. So with that now in mind, then we've got 121,000 in the bank. We are going to need the training facility. There's no way about it. There's no way of getting no way of getting around this. We do need the training facility. I am going to go with the smallest one I can possibly make, though, because we really don't need a massive one. I don't think, I could be wrong, and we'll soon find out, but I don't think we need one that big, to be honest. Right, I think we've got the training room right there. We've got space for 6 trainees at once, which I believe is a good thing. So we've got that there. And what I'm actually going to do, guys, is I'm going to cheat slightly with this one. I'm going to bring in... oh, mind you, no, we can't actually... I don't think we can do it like that. Let me just check really quickly. I'm going to click on this lectern. And we're going to bring in general practice, the guest trainer, and we do actually have 1 student doctor in there. Okay, let me close that back down again. This is how I want this to work. I'm going to get the cheapest person I can. Bella Cougar is going to come in, and then I'm going to hire her. Just stick her right there. So she is going to be the GP. I'm going to sack him. This sounds horrendous. I'm going to sack him as soon as she can learn the GPs. She's going to be in there. He's going to be gone. And at least we've got somebody who can do a good job in there. So we've got to think about this. We need somebody with pharmacy as well. So we need to hire another nurse. Got to get the cheapest one I possibly can, who is Nurse Claire Vinegar. Nice. And we're going to do the same with her. So we are going to train her up. In fact, I shouldn't have done that now because I can't do it at the same time. God damn. We're going to train her up to do the pharmacy business. But what we're going to do straight away is we are going to get in with the general practice. And we're going to drag that guy in. And we are going to do Bella Cougar. We could do that guy at the same time, but I don't see any point. Let's go ahead and start the training on that one. And Nurse Claire Vinegar will just float around for a bit. I suppose she can do that. We might want to get... a ward up and running pretty much, well, now maybe. Maybe she's not entirely going to be entirely useless. Unfortunately, guys, I did hear somebody die somewhere along the line. Our first person, we've just not managed to cure at all, and they've ended up dying. Do we have... No, obviously not, because they're running around like crazy. Do we have a janitor that can do ghost hunting? Yes, we do. We might as well grab the 2 janitors while we're here, because we can always go ahead and use that, because we're going to be expanding anyway. We're going to expand into possibly this plot for the research division, for the research area. We've got a nice little ward here, and guys, look at this. I've used the control function, which means you can fine-tune. Fantastic. You can sort of fine-tune where you're putting these things. So I've actually made it so that they're a lot closer. Where is that coming from? I shouldn't be getting any music coming through here. Oh, it's 2-point radio. Let me just...
I went to the Cirque du Parfait recently. I was impressed by how
DJ Tannoy volume. Here we go, look.
Until I realized it was facing the wrong way and just looking at the tent wall.
So I could still have the sounds up, but I can have the Tannoy and the DJ right the way down. Because I don't really need them. So that's good for me. We've got a nice little seating area over here. And... yes, I think we need a little seating area over here as well, but I don't know if I want to put another room in there yet, and I have no idea what I would put there, to be honest, because I don't think I can fit anything in. What's this? Staff training is required. Ah, the Gertrude Gob has actually leveled up to the 2nd star. He needs training, but I'm not going to say not now anyway, because we're very nearly finished with this person. Bella Cougar is very nearly done. And in fact, she should tick over any second. As soon as she's done, I am going to get another nurse, actually. I won't get that one, but I will get another nurse. So what we'll do is we'll grab a nurse who is the cheapest. That one. Brangelina. Nice. Brangelina Gray. Let's stick you there. And we are going to pharmacy management. You and Brangelina is going to be our pharmacy manager. Nice. And that's just going to help things run a little smoother. People get cured better. There's a better percentage chance. All that sort of good stuff. In fact, let me go ahead and upgrade that bench as well while I'm there. So Bella Cougar's looking very annoyed. We're going to go ahead and, of course, fire this guy. You've done a fantastic job. But Bella, where are you? Where are you going? I'll pick you up, Bella. You're going to be in there. You, get out. Oh, it's just sat there. It will not move. It's not having it. Oh, it's doing free work for us at the moment, which is nice. And there we go. So Gertrude Gob is now going, and Bella Cougar's coming in. Guys, also this, apparently, I was placing this down. And it says that it reduces thirst. And I don't know if that will help the actual doctor that's in the room at the time. I have no idea, but we'll soon find out, of course. Okay, seating area over here. That's what we're going to work on. And there we go. The person there, the pharmacist, has, of course, done their job. So you, my friend, are going to be fired. You've done a really good job up until this point. However, it's time to bring in the big guns. And she's going to be put into there. Nicely done. So that should up the cure rate, or at least, you know, the cure percentage, or, you know, how you know what I mean. The rate at which the successfulness of the cure, shall we put. Oh, that did not work. Treatment failed. She didn't die though, which was quite nice. But hopefully, this new person with the pharmacy skill 1 will go ahead and do that for us. We've upgraded that to an easy scan as well. Staff challenge. Earn 100,000. I don't think that's going to happen. We'll accept it anyway, because why the hell not? I don't think there's anything negative about accepting stuff like that, to be honest. I don't think, if you fail it, I don't think there's any negativity that comes from that, which is nice. So, with that now in mind, guys, I think we're pretty much set at the moment. There was a mock star emergency a little while ago, which I couldn't afford. I'm going to actually buy this, because that's where we're going to have our research. We had a mock star emergency, but we have no psychiatry. At the moment, I don't need one. But what the heck is that? Oh, I wondered what that was. It's just a hat. It's just a hat, guys. It's absolutely fine. Okay, so train a doctor in research, complete chromotherapy, and cure a patient in chromotherapy. Now, this is very interesting. What have we got here with the research? Wow, 35 grand that costs. Jeepers. I think we'll hang on to our money for the moment and hope. Staff training is required. our nurse, which I'm presuming is the one that's in the general diagnosis, we can go ahead and train. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to get her trained in diagnosis. It's going to cost a little bit of money. I suppose, can we? No, we can't really put them in there because they're in rooms at the moment. So we'll go ahead and do Nurse Claire Vinegar. We'll start the training on that one. And that does mean that she'll get dragged out of the room that she was in, which is going to cause us an issue. But I think between the general diagnosis and the ward, we might be able to survive until she's finished her training. As another person has died here. What is our success rate at curing, by the way? What's this here, look? Comfortable? It's very down on the comfort, apparently. Can you... Is that something that you can add to? So if we say, for instance... If it's way down on the comfort, there's nothing there to actually put like a chair or something in. Have we got a chair? Have we got anything that these people can sit at to give comfort? Apparently not. Oh, there's a chair here, look. I'll unlock that for 5 kudos. We'll just have a horrible wooden chair there. Now, does that actually upgrade the comfort? It doesn't seem to have had. Here we go. Look, I found it. It's the actual nurse themselves. So, diagnosis is at 80%, which is fantastic, but the treatment skill is at 30%. Now, that is absolutely horrendous. We're going to have to get that up, and hopefully we can do that by adding in... We can get pharmacy management too, I do believe, and we'll probably do that at some stage because this is going to be our biggest money maker. People are going to come in. It's cheap. It's easy, and it just basically is drink this and on your way, sir. And it's quite quick, this process. So we want it to cure as many as we can, so we get the money for it. Staff training is required. Junior nurse. What were you from? Not now, because I'm in the middle of doing somebody at the moment. Okay, so we've got a person who has just finished that, and she is up for a pay rise, and she's not going to get one. Never mind. I like to keep it so that I like to keep costs down, shall we say. So she's done that one. There was somebody else who needed training, and if we go, it's this person here, Nurse Anna Malarkey. We are gonna train them. We're gonna train them in. I think, what are we going to train our nurse in? Motivation means that they've got the efficiency for speed there. But maybe we start with bedside manner. Or, ward? Is there a ward thing? Yes, there is. There's a ward thing. So we'll start training this person in the ward. And we'll do that. So actually, they were in the middle of working in the ward. So that's fantastic. There's another staff promotion as well. A doctor to junior doctor. And who is that? Bella Cougar. Oh, she's already getting too big for her boots, guys. She's just been trained and that's it. She's asking for a pay rise. Unbelievable. This one here, this is the thing that we're trying to cure here. I do believe they call it grey anatomy, which is absolutely fantastic. And that one, we need the chromotherapy lab to be able to fix. Unfortunately, this person probably isn't going to get sorted. So I can't do anything about that. Neither is this person. We are trying to keep hold of... I don't like to get loans. That's the one thing I do not like to do in any game. Because, of course, it's got the interest on there. And it's just going to be a pain in the backside. So I like to stay away from that wherever possible. This is interesting. We can adjust our prices. Adjust the prices you charge for diagnosis, treatment and other things in the hospital. On establishing a new hospital, the prices default to the market rate for that location. Visitors will be willing to pay these prices. Increasing prices will bring in more money, but can damage your reputation and cause patients to storm out. Decreasing prices will bring in less money, but can help boost your reputation. I did not know that this was a thing. This is absolutely fantastic. I mean, really, guys, it's amazing. If I went into a cafe, though, and spent $40, I would be a little bit sad. I think I'd need the hospital after that sort of price, to be fair. Oh, where's the bed? Where's the ward? Give me one. I need it now. I need to lie down. So we failed the request to make 100,000, and I didn't see anything negative coming from this. But look at this, guys. We've got 6 people now waiting for the GP's office. It's about time that we went ahead, copied this, and put it there. So it will sell some stuff because there's windows on windows. So there we go. 10 invalid items. So we've got another GP's office. We get a staff promotion. Brangelina Gray is asking for a pay rise. We'll give her one. Just a tiny one though. We won't go all out. Okay, so we will need to do something very similar to what we've already done. So I'm going to pop that doctor into there for the moment, and we'll just use him to sort of shifty people around a little bit until this ward is finished, and then we'll get another person in there doing GPs. I think that might be worth doing. Another staff promotion, as our nurse is now qualified to work in the ward. So we need to go ahead and pick you up. Right, Nurse Animal Arc is in there, which is good. Pharmacy emergency, yeah, we'll do that. Cure 10 patients in 90 days. We'll accept that and see if we can actually do that one. That would be fantastic. We've got a couple of people waiting over here. I wasn't expecting them to do that. I was hoping that they would take the benches that little bit further down there, but apparently not the case. Right, do we need any radiators over here? No, we don't, actually. That's looking pretty good. It's interesting. These people are because the helipad's in the middle. I see. Now it makes more sense. Deluxe clinic is required. We can get the patient to wait. Our money is very, very low. As you can see, the expenses and revenue there is just slightly in the plus, but I'm having to train people, and that's taking all my money at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the patient home. We can't deal with this person at the moment, so I'm just going to send them home. I've got the new guy on GP Practice 1, so that we've got 2 people who will be able to do the GPs just a little bit better, which would be great. Right, I think then, whatever comes up next, because we're starting to get some money in, 31,000, I really don't want to go into that if I can help it. I really don't want to. We can go into some of these treatments. So wow, some of these treatments are insanely expensive. 7,000, 6,000. These are both in the pharmacy, by the way. Nice cheap, a nice quick and easy 6,000 and 7,000. I say that it depends if they get cured or not, doesn't it? Ah, this is interesting enough. I can get a deluxe clinic just right inside here, and in fact, I'm going to do that. So if we put that, so I'm going to put it right there. The console itself, I will put. Oh, maybe I can't do it like that. I'll have to put it in the corner like that. Here we are. Chromotherapy. Oh, I don't want to stop doing that. But chromotherapy is required. I'm going to pause it for the moment so I can deal with that in a second. But I'm going to have to send that person home. We are nowhere near the chromotherapy at the moment. I think that will do. For our deluxe room, we've got... Oh, look at that. We've got the light-headed poster in there. And we are going to be sorted for any future deluxe people who come in. So we do want to hire, I think it's a nurse for this one, is it? Or is it not? What are you? A doctor. Okay, well that's not too bad because we can always get these doctors. They're nice and cheap at the moment anyway, so we'll just go ahead and hire that doctor there. Okay, so we'll send the patient home there, and we will carry on going forward. So we've got very little money now. We might have to dip into the loans just to be able to get this research done. But I don't want to if I can help it. Okay, we've got another 5,000 there for the completion of the training. This guy is the general practitioner, so he can go into this room here. And that person can get picked up and chucked out. No. Come on now. Sort it out. There we go. So what I would like to do, actually, the people who can't do the job I'm specifically asking them to do. So here we go. You... Ariana Black cannot do GPs because you don't have the ability to do the GP. You can do everything else, but you just can't do that one. So we will leave you as that. The same with the nurses. We've got one person who can do this, so we want to put these 2 off the pharmacy. We want that person only to be able to do that. This person's got diagnostics, so we don't really need to worry about that. But the ward, we want to take the ward off the other 2 as well. That just makes things a little bit easier. So the right person is going to be in the right room at the right time at all times. Hopefully. That being said, when things get called, I really am hoping that is going to be the case. So who have we got here? Is Brangelina? Yes. Okay. I'm hoping that takes priority. So what I mean by that, guys, is if we go to jobs here, if, say, for example, Brangelina Gray was in the clown clinic, is she going to stay in the clown clinic? Or is when a call comes over the tannoy and goes, a nurse required in pharmacy, or something like that, then she's just going to drop what she's doing in the clown clinic and go over to the pharmacy because she's the only person who can physically do that. Eventually, we'll probably want to get people trained in pretty much everything so that they've got a finger in every pie, shall we say. Another death, guys. This is absolutely craziness. Absolute craziness. You really need to improve yourself. That is for sure. So we've got 40% treatment skills. So that's gone up, actually. She's getting there, just very slowly. New illness has been discovered. Nice. And we cured 3 out of 4 patients with misery guts for the emergency. So yeah, we got some more money for that one, which is quite nice. I think now we can build this research, and I am going to do that. So a 4x4 room, and this is very interesting because I've never actually done one of these before. I'm going to stick it like that. It's probably not the best way of putting it. In fact, it's not the best way of putting it, to be quite honest. Right, so let's get another researcher desk, just in case we do get another researcher going forwards. And we'll finish outfitting this room out. Okay, I think we're pretty much sorted with that research. We're at 46,000. Wow. Okay. We've got the end of year's awards, should I say? I'll have a look at that in a second. It'll be a nice and easy one, this. Okay, Rising Star, Employer of the Year, and Best Teaching Hospital. Of course, because that's all we seem to be doing. Staff Challenge, cure 10 patients. Okay, we'll do that again. And we need to research chromotherapy. Okay, send that patient home because we don't quite have the ability to do this yet. Staff Promotion. Student Dr. Frederick Carnage. That's the same person I've just literally trained up. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to hire a new doctor, and it's going to be the cheapest one we possibly can get. So we'll pause it for the moment. What's your name? Bill Bain. So we need to research. We need to train them in research. We need to drag this guy in. Bill Bain is going to be doing that. Brilliant. So that is now on track for completing. So look at that. We're at 4% somehow. Somehow we're at 4%. How are we? How are we researching something that? This makes no sense. Unless the stuff like when it goes through the doctor's buildings and stuff like that, it might be there. That might be helping the research project. But we need to cure a patient in chromotherapy as well and train a doctor in research. So we're well on our way, actually. We're well on our way. Right, you are first in the queue for the pharmacy because you are literally going to die soon. So hopefully you will get seen to. Mucky Feet has been discovered. Nice. Oh my god. It does still use the same sounds. They actually do fart. Which is fantastic. I know it's a silly little thing. But stuff like that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. The janitor's like, I can't believe you've just gone in there. It's just the little things in life, isn't it, guys? Janitor's like, I heard you. Oh, my God, the doctor's going crazy as well. And we've managed to get that doctor trained now in research, which is great. So we'll pick this guy up, we'll put him in there, and we will start our chromotherapy project. It will take... Whoa, look at this. This looks cool. This does look pretty cool, guys. I like it. So we're starting that chromotherapy research project, and we're getting a lot of money coming in, actually, which is great. Oh, somebody's died again. Impress the VIP with the night hospital is done, so we get a reward of $5,000, 8 reputation, and 10 kudos. Well, that's better than a slap in the face. Okay, guys, well, I think this is one of these ones that I am not going to be able to complete in one episode, which is unfortunate. However, we've made a really good start to this hospital, a research hospital. We've got a nice little thing going here. I haven't needed to build quite a few of the rooms so far, which is always a bonus, I must say. And we've got the research up and running. So next episode, we're going to come back and hopefully we will finish out this chromotherapy research project and cure a patient in the chromotherapy. And I think that's the first star. So that'll be the end of that one. And then we can move over to the other hospital and see what's going on there. Toph's word for today, guys. Toph's word is compliment. Okay? Get it into a sentence. The funnier, the better. And has a chance of getting read out in future episodes. Compliment is the Toph's word for today. Thank you very much for coming along, guys. I do hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, please go ahead and give it a like, because that would be absolutely amazing and it really does help. And don't forget to tick the bell for notifications, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys next time. Till then, I'll be the Toph Man as always. Stay safe.